Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with a pretty big book haul. I've just been buying a lot of books lately. I've had a lot of pre-orders that I forgot I pre-ordered and they just came and I'm like, when did I buy this? But I'm just super excited to share some of these with you. Some of them are special editions that I received. Some of them are pre-orders, new releases. So let's get right into it. The first book I bought was Insatiable by Lee Rivers. This is a dark romance and I've just been hearing a lot of people chatting about it on TikTok and they're loving it. And I think it's a hate to love, like second chance romance. So I'm super excited to read this. I'll probably read it on my Kindle because I have it on my Kindle right now, but really excited to have this as a physical copy. And it's a very fun cover. It's snakes and different fun stuff. So the next one I have is my pre-order of Wildside. I got the beautiful mountain spine and I'm just so excited to have this. This is one of my top reads of the year. Loved it. This is a marriage and convenience romance where they both have custody of the heroine's dead sister's son, and they have to kind of figure out how to live together and be a family, and it's so good. Love this one so much. I love the green, so pretty, and the new one in the series is going to be purple, which is just super exciting. Love the Rose Hill series. It's just amazing, and I loved Wildside so much. Then I feel like we're just on a huge theme of green. I pre-ordered Unloved by Peyton Kryn. This one came out in February. I recently listened to it on Audible and this book was so good. So good, very emotional. He is a famous hockey player on campus and he has dyslexia and he needs a tutor to help him with his classes to graduate, and the heroine is assigned as his tutor. And they have a romance. It's super emotional, so good because she has a really toxic, emotionally abusive ex. So this one was just so good though. I loved it so much. I love like the embossing on this cover. It's so pretty. I really love the green. It's just so gorgeous. So I'm really happy to have a physical copy of it. Then my pre-order of Broken Harbor came. I've been collecting the special edition versions or deluxe editions of the Trad published versions of the Sparrow Falls series. So these all have these sprayed edges on them. And I just love like the foiled bees. They're so cute. This one is a single mom hockey romance and it's so good. It's set in a beautiful small town, very found family vibes. It's just fantastic with romantic suspense as well. Love this one. I just love this like cover too. It's just so pretty. And I already have the special edition of this one as the indie version, and I have the people cover, but I just love this so much with all the embossment on it, so I knew I needed a copy. Then I needed to complete my Gold Rush Ranch series collection. I have the people covers, the special edition indie published covers, and now the new Trad published covers. So I needed the last book, which was Off to the Races. This is actually the first book, but I didn't read this one first. I like picked and choose what I wanted to read first in the series, but I really enjoyed this one. I give it 4 stars. I actually listened to it on Audible. It was really good. So I love like the blue in this one. It's just so pretty. So super excited to add this to my collection. Then I decided to purchase, I don't remember what the series is called, to be honest. Let me see if I can find it in one of the books. Why doesn't it say? The Holland Brothers series. I like totally blanked on what the series was called. So I have Burnout. I listened to this on audio last summer and it was really good. This is like a hate to love sports romance. So the hero is a motorbike, like professional motorbike racer, and then the heroine is a gymnast and she is actually training with him because he needs help with his balance and doing a lot of like gymnastics actually helps with that. So she's helping him with his core, like his posture, flexibility, and stuff like that. And it was so good. I remember them like just like hating each other so much, but then that hate turned to love. So I really enjoyed this one. It was a really fun sports romance, and it was just a lot of fun. I remember just really enjoying it. So that's the first book in the series. And then I have Playbook, which is the second book. This is a football romance. Brogan Six's fan mail has been filling my mailbox for weeks. And it's Hate to Love and Fake Dating. I just really love like this cover. I feel like it's just super cute. So I'm excited to listen to this one on audio. And then I also picked up the newest one, which was Comeback, which is another football romance, I think. And they're roommates, so forced proximity, Hate to Love, he's her brother's best friend. Oh, she's a ballerina, so that's fun. I'm excited to get to this as well. I need to remember to put all of these in the same stack because I have two huge stacks. The next one, I don't remember if I talked about this in my past book haul. I honestly can't remember, but I'm going to include it in this one. I think I did, but anyways, I have Once Smitten, Twice Shy by Chloe Walsh. Not Chloe Walsh, Chloe Leese. Oh my God, there's too many Chloes in my head right now. But this one is a Shakespeare retelling. It's Fake Dating. I went to her event in January and I got it signed to Ellie. And there's some fun art in here. It was just really cool to meet her. Love her romances, especially the Bergman Brothers series. So I just wanted to include that if I forgot to include it in my previous book haul. And then I have Deep End by Ali Hazelwood. I got the wet copy of this one, the deluxe edition with the beautiful sprayed edges. Let's see if it'll focus. Yes. And then just like the really pretty like raindrops, droplets. It's just so pretty. Love it. I listened to this on audio and really, really enjoyed it. This one, the heroine is a swimmer and the hero, no, she's a diver and he's a swimmer, and they're on the same like college team. And they kind of start forming a relationship and start doing stuff together in the bedroom. And it's a lot of fun. I really, really enjoyed this. And it was really good. So I was just so happy to get this copy. I actually pre-ordered this so I can make sure I got the deluxe edition. But I really enjoyed this one. And I'm excited for her new release that's going to be like an age gap romance. That sounds so, so good. And then I pre-ordered a bunch of Arena Kent romances. So some of these are out of order because they're in random places, but I decided to get the Legacy of God series, the new Trad published editions. So I have, these are all out of order and I don't know how to read Roman numerals, which is so bad. But I have God of War, which is a really pretty pink one. These are all, I think, they're like psychopaths. Like some of them are, they're like mafia romances. Honestly, I don't really want to read the synopsis of these because it's a series and I want to read it in order. And then I have God of Ruin. This one is so pretty. I love the blue and the sprayed edges. Just so stunning. This one, they're all also like mafia romances at this like university, I think. And then God of Fury, I just love a yellow book. It's just so pretty. This one is an Hate to Love romance, and I've heard nothing but amazing things, so I can't wait to get to this one in the series. So, so excited. And then I pre-ordered the beautiful Exile edition, the deluxe edition with the sprayed edges for the new release. I do wish like she could still print like the people cover versions, but because now she's with the publisher, she can't do that anymore. So I'm like, oh, so sad, but this one is so pretty. So I pre-ordered this on Amazon, but then I also forgot that I have the beautiful Exile. I pre-ordered this special edition one that has this really gorgeous step back, or no, It's a dust jacket. So you unfold it, and then you get this gorgeous dust jacket where it shows like a lot of the characters in this one. They love horseback riding. I can't see if you can see it or not. Okay, let me see. Okay. I'll put this back on because I also want to show you all the really pretty like glossy bits of it because it's just so stunning. I just love that she does these really fun dust jackets with her new trad publishments. So you can see these are like the trope arcs emoji things that she did, and they're like shiny and pretty. I love this one. This is a romantic suspense set in a really adorable small town. The heroine is very closed off. She's an artist, and the hero is a billionaire, owns the hockey team that her brother's on. So his brother's best friend has like the "who hurt you" trope in it. I think they're neighbors, if I remember correctly, and he ends up having to stay in her house to kind of protect her. So good. Love that one. So excited to have those 2 editions. And then I subscribed to the Hello Lovely box, and they did a new edition of Twisted Games by Ana Huang, and this one is just so stunning. I love it so much. It's gorgeous. You can see the beautiful foiling on it. So pretty. I love like the people on it. But I guess they did have like a warehouse issue where they didn't get the autograph by the author because they're all autographed, which is really cool that they do that. So they're going to be sending me a book plate for this one, but so excited to have this. It's so pretty. I just love the Hello Lovely book box. It's like a quarterly book box, so you pay like, I think it's like $50 every quarter or every season, they call it, which I feel like is really worthwhile. I really do love like the last chapter, or no, I think it's Eternal Embers, but I'm just like, I don't know if I want to pay like $50 a month for a book box. I don't know, I just can't commit to that right at this moment, but anyways, I am so excited to have that. And then I have Rebel Witch by Kristen Zaccarelli. I listened to this on audio. It's a fantasy romance. It's the second book in the duet of like her Heartless Hunter series. And I have the beautiful Barnes & Noble edition. The original cover is red, so this one's blue. Super pretty. And then they also have this moth embossment. It's really fun because the main character is the Crimson Moth. So super fun. Love this edition. So excited to have it on my shelves. Then I purchased the whole, what is it? Boys of Tommen series, the paperback editions, but I think I also want to buy the, what is it? The UK editions, because I love those covers and they're like thick. So I have, these are out of order by the way, but I have Taming Seven, which is Claire and Gibbs's story. Super excited, still need to read this. Then I have Redeeming Six, which I've read, loved, given 5 stars. That's Joey and Aoife's story. Then I have Saving Six, which is the first book to Joey and Aoife's story. Then I have Binding 13 and Keeping 13. So I have both of these. I think I do want to get the UK editions because they're just so pretty. But I also forgot for the next book that I'm going to talk about, I do have the other 2 books in this series, but I forgot to grab them. I know where they are. I'm looking at them right now, but I bought the first 3 books in the Legacy series by Melissa K. Rorick. I have been binge reading this fantasy series. It's so good. God tier fantasy romance series. This is in a world where there are Legacy and Fae, and the Fae are selected by the Legacy in these like bonding ceremony things. I'm gonna put this down because it's so heavy, but they get selected by the Fae, and the heroine, she's a Fae, and the hero's a Legacy, and she gets selected by him when she didn't think she was going to be selected. And so the Fae literally have to give like all that they have to the legacy, meaning like their blood, or no, I don't think she has to give him blood, but she has to give him her power. And they get bonded together. It's almost like a fate or a fated mate bond, but it's not. Like, they're not mated in a way, but they are. It's kind of weird. But it's like Hate to Love, a slow burn. It's so good. These are chunky books, but I really enjoy them. And I love that I have the hardback covers, because I feel like once they get traditionally published, like, I'm gonna be so happy I got these. But I love that series. The last 2 books that I have are a part of the Legacy of God series, which I have God of Pain, which is the purple cover. This is the second book. This is probably the next one I'll pick up, because I did read the first book and didn't love it. I DNF'd it. So hopefully I'll like this one. But I just like love the purple. It's so much fun. So super excited to read this. Actually, a lot of Rena Kent's books, and I think the whole Legacy of God series is on Hoopla. So I'll probably listen to it on Hoopla, because I really enjoy listening to audiobooks. And then the last one I have is the third book, which is God of Wrath. This one's really pretty. It's orange. And they're all like mafia, very dark heroes. A lot of fun. But that is all of the books that I have bought and purchased recently or been sent. Love all of these. So excited to add these to my shelves. Let me know what your favorite out of these are. I think, like, edition wise, I just love the beautiful Exile, like, special edition dust jacket. It's just so stunning, so pretty. But I want to thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.